Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Legacy Farmer, the podcast. This is your host, J.C. Young, and today's topic of discussion is this: great things take time. So back in 2015, the first thought and possibility really entered my mind of being able to leave the banking industry. Now, that was a very interesting moment in time for me that I really remember, because that one thought transpired into me actually stepping away from the bank a year later, right? Now, there was a lot of, questioning I did over that next year and things like that. And I was just working through a bunch of those stories and that fear that I had at that time. But ultimately, I took the jump and made the commitment to try to go out and figure out how to build something that would overall, add a lot of value to the marketplace and the community, but also for my family as well. I got a wife and 4 girls. I want to be able to provide them with the best life possible that I can, right? And I think we all want to do that, especially you parents listening to this. I think we all, at the end of the day, want to provide the best life that we possibly can for our children and give them just an enormous amount of opportunity to take what we've built and expand upon it for the future generations. Now, the thing is, though, is that when I jumped into entrepreneurship, guys, I was hustling, and I was trying to build something great overnight. And most of you should already know why that's not even possible. But I had this false perception on going out and making quick money and being able to build a product and a brand and everything like really quick, and make a lot of money really quickly. And at the time, I needed it, right? I was making decisions based off of money because I didn't have any, right? When we left the banking industry, we had about $5 or $6 grand saved up in our savings account and only one source of income. And my wife actually left her position about 4 months after I left the bank, and we moved to where we live now, which is Hays, Kansas. But anyway, so we had, it was just my income that we were relying on coming in. So I tried a lot of different things for a couple years, and I struggled, guys. I struggled over and over again. It seemed like everything I was trying just wasn't working and things like that. And then in 2019, into 2018, going into 2019, is when I officially launched Legacy Farmer. And this was a really pivotal time because I finally understood and realized that anything great that I build is going to take time. More importantly, in order for me to build anything great, it's going to take me becoming a student again. Like, I'm going to have to be willing to become a student again, a student of business in every angle of business, marketing, sales, systems, processes, fulfillment, just everything there, right? There's a lot that goes into building a business. And the thing is, guys, is the great ones, they're not built overnight, right? A lot of the overnight successes that we see today in social media and stuff like that, that was like a 10-year overnight success, right? Or a 20-year overnight success. We're just finally hearing about them today, but they've been behind closed doors for a number of years, just building and grinding and leveling up their skill sets and their mindsets, investing in networks and programs. They're just building the type of person that they need to ultimately become. And I want to share this with you today, guys, because we have a lot of members, when they come to Legacy Farmer, they want quick results, right? And we ultimately give them quick results by just the financial organization piece, right? A lot of our members, they come in and some of them are doing, $500,000 a year in revenue. Some of them are doing $5 million a year in revenue, and they just don't have any financial organization. They don't know how to use their numbers to make financial decisions inside of their operation, which means they're shooting from the hip. They're making decisions based on emotion, and we all know how that turns out long-term. It's just not going to pay out, right? So what we do is we give them a lot of value right then and there, but then we move on into the other problems within their family and within their operation that cannot be solved overnight, right? And the thing is, like, when we're coming into Legacy Farmer and we have prospects applying to be a part of Legacy Farmer, we're very clear with them that this is not like a week-long program or a 2-week program. Our contracts are year-long contracts. Some of our members just moved into their 4th year of their contract with us, right? They've been with us for a long time. Because the thing is, and what our members have realized, is they have to become students, and they have to be willing to learn and adapt and grow and challenge old ways of thinking and build out a system and a process. And for one level of business, okay, great. When they get to the next level, now we got to go back and rebuild that system and process again. Guys, this pathway to growth and building what you really want to build, it's constantly changing. You have to go back and you have to fix things over and over and over again as you continue to move up, the ladder when it comes to building your business. But what you need to get comfortable with there and what you need to really start to enjoy is not the destination that you're going to, but the journey along the way. Okay, you have to be willing to become a student again in areas of your life that you may have thought that, hey, you're already an expert in, right? We go through school and school kind of lies to us and tells us, oh yeah, now we're qualified to go do things in the world, especially if you go to college. Hey, yeah, you should go make X amount of dollars. Guys, I didn't learn anything in college or high school that's relevant to what I do in business today, right? There's a massive difference between theory and what we're told in the classroom versus reality and what takes place in the actual marketplace. And I had to accept the fact, again, that I had to become a student again. And I had to start focusing on the journey and who I was becoming on that journey, right? Through building mindsets, skill sets, and networks, right? That were helping me get there. But I had to focus on who I was becoming on that journey and making sure that that's where my time and focus was spent. Versus when I first left the banking industry and was a fresh young entrepreneur that was excited, kind of like a young farmer going back to the operation, excited, ready to get going, ready to change things, ready to build something great. And then all of a sudden reality hits. It's like, man, what I really want to build is going to take me to stop looking for quick hits, right? Or quick home runs and start hitting base hits, right? Just base hit after base hit after base hit. And guess what? Base hits, they're not exciting, right? They're actually kind of slow and painful. People get excited during a baseball game when there's a home run, right? Not necessarily when there's a base hit, unless it's at the end of the game, right? And things are on the line. Yeah, you care about a base hit. But ultimately though, what I had to get really focused on was becoming an expert in each one of the areas that I was, that I had a weakness in my business, right? Whether that's marketing, advertising, sales, systems, processes, team management, leadership, bookkeeping, tax planning, estate planning, all those things, right? I had to say, okay, Jace, instead of just chasing these home runs, dude, you need to start really becoming a student of each one of these areas of your business. And guess what happened when I started to do that? Things started to work. It's like God finally showed me the light. It's like, holy crap, dude, you've wasted 2-3 years here stumbling around trying to look for quick home runs to make a lot of money all at once versus like understanding that the only pathway to making a lot of money consistently for years into the future is to grind today and level up your skill sets and mindsets in each area of your business. Guys, with our members coming to Legacy Farmer, that's exactly what we're doing with them. Right. And it's not just Legacy Farmer providing all the value. I'm talking about me and my team. Yes, we provide, 70% of the value because they're using our software. We're meeting with all of our members one-on-one. We're helping them through this process, but the members make up the other 30% because we have an entire community that's comfortable sharing what's working, not working, things they should do or could try or whatever. All that experience, right? We have hundreds and hundreds of years of experience in the ag industry inside of our network with 300 plus members, right? So there's a massive amount of value there, but all of those members understand that, hey, this is the long game. We're not coming to Legacy Farmer to get some quick fixes. Yes, that is possible. But if we really want to grow something great long-term, we have to commit to the long game of building our business. And I'm not saying you have to have Legacy Farmer to build your business long-term. You don't have to, right? The ultimate thing here though is that I want to focus on what we're teaching in Legacy Farmer. I want those to be real world lessons and training that our members carry with them for the next 4 decades. Right? Again, a real world education, not an education that's taught in the classroom out of a book, right? That's what I want to provide here because again, it's those long-term skill sets that are going to help you produce consistent results over the long term within your business. And that's what I had to accept. When I left the banking industry, again, young, excited entrepreneur, looking for a quick home run, took me a couple of years of struggling to realize, hey, you just need to settle into the process here. You need to settle into the journey and you need to focus on the journey, not even on the destination. Because guys, I'm going to tell you right now, destinations, they feel good when you hit them for about 5 minutes. And then guess what? You're back to the grind, right? You're back in it. And that happens enough times now. With me, I've recognized that I don't enjoy the destination, guys. I enjoy the journey of becoming. Like that's what I enjoy. The journey of becoming, the journey of building something that matters, that impacts people. That's what I appreciate is that journey. And that's what I focus on. I'm not even focusing on the next target. Yes, my team, we have quarterly targets. We have annual targets. We have 3-year targets, 5-year targets. Yes, that's great to have those. But at the end of the day, I do not hit those targets unless I focus on the journey today. Right? And what things can I do to level up my business in the areas that I have a weakness on today? Right? And I preach the same message to our members inside the Legacy Farmer. Where are the weaknesses? And we actually have a Legacy Farmer live event coming up for all of our members here in 1 month. And inside of that event, we're mapping out their business game plan for 2023. We are going to go through and dissect every area of their business. What's working, what's not working, what do we need to change? And we're going to work on that together to where when they walk away, they have a very clear direction and strategy on exactly what they need to do in 2023 to plug the holes in their business and get them to where they want to be, right? That target. But again, in order to get to that target, we have to focus on that journey. And we're designing that journey at our event. And then guess what? We're going to do the same thing again next year. And guess what we're going to do? The same thing. Because as your business grows, the strategies, the processes, the systems needed to get to the next level change. And you have to commit to the journey of constantly growing, expanding your business. And more importantly, again, the biggest one there is expanding who you are becoming and leveling up your mindsets, your skill sets. And in doing that, you will become an amazing business owner that can really build some true wealth and just a true legacy for your family. And that is what really excites me, guys. So at the end of the day, I hope you found this episode valuable. I hope it made you think about, what am I doing in my business right now? Am I really focused on hitting singles every day, or am I focused on trying to find that home run? And once you commit to just hitting singles over and over and over again, it's not exciting, it's not flashy, but man, does it produce results year after year after year after year. So my friends, hope you found this episode valuable, and we will catch you on the next one. What's up, everyone? My name is Jace Young. I'm the founder of a company called Legacy Farmer, and inside of that company, what we do is we've helped over 300 family farms simplify and streamline the entire financial side of their operation and help them learn their numbers at a deep level so that they can implement the systems and the processes to make sure that their operation lives on for generations into the future.